We're now set, race one, and they're off and racing. Jumping away then, Gododin away nicely towards the far side. Ghaiyyath makes an excellent start as well and stays more down the middle of the track, but just gently heading across to the stand side now. Middy's in behind that one, and so too is Paramio, who's got a fair start on them as well. Right up with the pace, Tiffin Top coming through towards the near side running rail. Jersey Boys in behind that one, and Silver Crescent not far away. Just in behind, pulling quite hard, is Pentland Hills, and so too Pippin, followed then by Bashar. Over towards the far side, Boniface is slightly further down the field, with Mutanakel also towards the back of that far group, and Proskimas towards the rear there as well. Meanwhile, Bombix is down this near side group, but got plenty in front at the moment. High Castle is another one of those towards the rear of this near side group as they now come on down towards the final 3 furlongs of the race. Ghaiyyath, the leader, just in front of Tiffin Top. Now that was how they finished last time out, of course, at Doncaster. They're 1 and 2 here. Jersey Boys in 3rd place, running with some promise. Likewise, Paramio, Gododin shaping well. He's over towards the far side, and plugging on now is Mutanakel. After these, we've got another little gap then back to the rest of them. Proskima staying on from the back end of the field as they now race on. Ghaiyyath firmly in charge now, it would appear. Tiffin Top has weakened well out of contention. Ghaiyyath is out in front into the dip and clear. Ghaiyyath for Godolphin. Gododin still staying on well is Proskima up the near side running rail. Gone past Jersey Boy for 2nd place, but it is Ghaiyyath. A very impressive opening race win. He's 5 lengths clear of Proskima in 2nd place. Up for 3rd was Bombix. That was a good strong effort from him. Jersey Boy and Mutanakel were the next ones. Middy faded tamely. So too did Tiffin Top.
Pricey son of Dubawi, silky smooth on 2nd start and breaks the maiden. Ghaiyyath, the horse's name, got a bit of a future on this evidence. Charlie Appleby trains, James Doyle did the steering and readily drew clear. Hood
7, James Doyle and Arbalete come straight in. That's it, lined up. And they're off. A race with 7 furlongs in front of them. Fairly decent break, although Flag of Honour might have missed it by about a length or so. As they begin to settle down, Zabriskie and Dream Today and Arbalete with the red sleeves against the running rail are the leading trio. Ghaiyyath in all blue is next to Wafi in blue and white, and the favourite Purser's off to the left with the white sleeves. Petrus is right in behind him as they complete 2 furlongs. The dark blue colours of Flag of Honour is fractionally the back marker as they settle down in this Massa Godolphin Autumn Stakes. Pink colours of Dream Today. PJ McDonald is narrowly in front of James Doyle. It's on the right, red sleeves and Arbalete. Also the white face is Zabriskie, Mount of Ryan Moore. Then comes Frankie on the extreme left on Purser, not far off the leaders. Jim Crowley on Wafi in the blue and whites with him though. All blue for William Buick on Ghaiyyath as they head down now with the 3 furlong mark in sight. Petrus is at the back of the field in company with Flag of Honour, but as they move down past the bushes now, Dream Today continues to bowl along in front here, and plenty of his rivals are looking in trouble. 2nd place at the moment is Zabriskie and company with Ghaiyyath, and then Petrus. Waff is behind this as they head down now into the dip. About 300 yards to go, and it's still Dream Today. Now Ghaiyyath in the blue has come through to mount his challenge. They're 2 lengths ahead of Arbalete back in 3rd, and as they run up the hill now, blue jacket of Ghaiyyath and William Buick has come through to take it up. Goes on by a length and a half to Dream Today in 2nd place, and Ghaiyyath strides to the line to win by a couple. Dream Today in 2nd place, 3rd is close. It's probably Purser just over Petrus.
He's pretty good. He's every bit as good as he looked when he broke his maiden last time, and probably a fair bit better still. He's bred to be decent, and he's won this by quite a long way in spite of market weakness. Ghaiyyath 11-4.
Et il s'élance à l'instant dans cette 6e épreuve pour le Prix du Prince d'Orange. C'est un groupe 3 qui est réservé aux 3 ans. 2 km à parcourir avec les Godolphin qui attaquent en force, notamment avec le numéro 5, Stage Magic, qui va venir s'installer aux commandes, menant devant le numéro 4, Ghaiyyath, qui vient dans son dos. Alors que le numéro 1, Willie John, vient à son extérieur maintenant devant le numéro 3, Aviateur, qui est à la corde. Alors que le numéro 2, Sacred Life, galope pour l'instant en léger retrait avec le numéro 6, Chilean, et le numéro 7, Fol Amour, qui est en dernière position. La peloton qui était tiré sous l'impulsion de Stage Magic. Stage Magic qui mène avec Ghaiyyath qui est 2e, alors qu'en 3e position à son extérieur, il y a Willie John, c'est la casaque jaune à pois noirs, alors qu'Aviateur est en 4e position côté corde devant Sacred Life, suivi encore par Chilean qui est en avant-dernière position et toujours en dernière position le numéro 7 Folamour. Stage Magic qui est aux commandes avec de longueur maintenant sur le numéro 4 Ghaiyyath qui vient 2e. En 3e position à l'extérieur, toujours Willie John avec en 4e position à son intérieur Aviateur. Sacred Life est en 5e position, dans son dos il y a toujours Chilean et en dernière position le numéro 7, il s'agit de Folamour, alors que Stage Magic le numéro 5 est maintenant en tête depuis le départ, alors qu'ils vont bientôt entrer dans la fausse ligne droite. Stage Magic aux commandes, Ghaiyyath est dans son dos, se rapprochant maintenant du leader avec en 3e position à l'intérieur Aviateur devant Willie John qui est en 4e position à l'extérieur, accompagné par le numéro 2, il s'agit de Sacred Life, accompagné également par le numéro 6 Chilean qui est en avant-dernière position et le numéro 7 Folamour qui est en dernière position. Entrée de la dernière ligne droite, Stage Magic à la corde, Ghaiyyath librement à son extérieur, Aviateur est 3e, Willie John qui essaie de refaire un petit peu de terrain avec Sacred Life qui attaque maintenant à l'extérieur, Chilean également maintenant qui tente de revenir, mais Ghaiyyath qui se détache désormais, comptant 2 longueurs d'avance sur Sacred Life qui vient à son extérieur, alors que Folamour qui regagne un petit peu de terrain est maintenant en 3e position mais à distance du premier Ghaiyyath, alors que Sacred Life penche beaucoup sur sa droite. Ghaiyyath, le numéro 4 qui va triompher facilement, 2e place pour le 2 Sacred Life, la 3e pour le numéro 7 Folamour devant le numéro 6 Chilean.
Klar, gelbe Fahne ging nach oben und die Boxentüren haben sich geöffnet an der 2400 Meter Marke. Wer übernimmt zunächst einmal das Kommando? Communiqué ist nicht sonderlich gut auf die Beine gekommen. Der Schützling von Mark Johnston. Wer ist zunächst einmal vorne? Amiro an der Innenseite mit Akon, mit Colomano an der Außenseite, ganz an der Innenseite Lacario. Und jetzt geht es unter ihrem Beifall, unter dem Beifall des Iffezheimer Publikums am Zielpfosten vorbei. Colomano zeigt den Weg, führt vor Ghaiyyath. Der ist sehr, sehr eifrig in den Händen von William Buick. An der Innenseite Amiro dann in 3. Position vor Akon, der ist 4. Dahinter sehen wir dann Lacario, der ist in exakt 5. Position vor Akribi. Dahinter dann die Gruppe mit Ashran an der Innenseite, mit außen davon Donja und noch weiter außen nach dem schwächeren Start zunächst einmal Communiqué am Ende des Feldes. So geht es gleich aus dem Iffezheimer Bogen mittlerweile hinaus in Richtung der Gegenseite. Dann haben wir noch gute 1600 Meter zu absolvieren und Ghaiyyath hat mittlerweile das Kommando übernommen mit William Buick im Sattel. Führt mit 2 Längen vor Colomano, Maxim Pecheur außen. Dahinter ist es Lacario in 3. Position mit Eddie Pedrosa an der Innenseite. Amiro dann mit Alex Peach. Dann die Gruppe mit Akon, Giri Palik an der Außenseite verbessert sich. Communiqué, Joe Fanning an der Innenseite ist es dann Donja mit Lucas Delosier vor Akribi, Martin Seidel und letztes Pferd zunächst einmal Ashran. So geht es gleich ausgangs der Gegenseite weiter. Das sind noch gute 1000 Meter, die jetzt zu absolvieren sind. Ghaiyyath marschiert an der Spitze. Ghaiyyath führt vor Colomano, vor Lacario in 3. Position. Dahinter ist es Akon, dann Communiqué, der geht aktuell nicht, als würde er hier in die Entscheidung eingreifen können und so langsam trennt sich die Spreu vom Weizen und Ghaiyyath marschiert. Das hat er zuletzt auch getan, aber wir sind gespannt, denn Lacario macht jetzt Schritt für Schritt an der Seite von Colomano Bodengut und Akon bleibt ebenfalls mit dabei. Es geht in den Einlauf hinein im Longines, großer Preis von Baden. Ghaiyyath ist immer noch klar und deutlich voraus vor Colomano, vor Lacario an der Außenseite Donja und auch Akon versucht nachzusetzen, aber im Moment ist es eine One-Horse-Show von Ghaiyyath in den weltberühmten Godolphin-Farben. Da kommt keiner mehr ran. Der spielt mit seinen Gegnern. Was ist das denn für eine Vorstellung von Ghaiyyath, für Charlie Appleby, für Godolphin und für William Buick? Sowas haben wir Ewigkeiten nicht gesehen, meine Damen und Herren. Ghaiyyath gewinnt den Longines großer Preis von Baden.
So we're almost set. Last them in and boxed away. Gates are back and they're off and racing in the Dubai Millennium. Over on the inside, Royal Meeting began well with Spotify and Ghaiyyath. Now to settle very wide on the track in the initial stages. They were followed by Certain Lad, just getting a shade keen, then Privilegiato. And back at the tail is Desert Encounter as they come down to the course proper. And Ghaiyyath is going to be too speedy for them without any effort at all. He's going to come straight across and go to the front. Ghaiyyath is leading by 6 lengths already over Royal Meeting. Then came Spotify, Privilegiato. Certain Lads got off the fence. and Desert Encounter was back at the rear as they run down the back. 26.69 for the lead, and Ghaiyyath is the bunny. It's out on the front and shows the way by 7 lengths now over Royal Meeting in second. Spotify is third. Privilegiato down on the inside of Certain Lad, and last of all is the two-time Canadian International winner, Desert Encounter. About to roll off the back, and Ghaiyyath for William Buick shows the way. The highest rated horse currently in training in Dubai shows the way, and bowls by the 1,000-metre mark, 7 lengths clear over Royal Meeting. Next of all is Spotify, then came Certain Lad. Privilegiato's off the bit already, and Desert Encounter back at the rear. Down the side they come, behind Ghaiyyath, and a fair way behind Ghaiyyath, who shows the way by 6.5 over Royal Meeting. Spotify moving up on the outside, then Certain Lad. Next is Desert Encounter and Privilegiato top of the lane, and Ghaiyyath. Buick hasn't sneezed yet as they come to the top of the straight. He's sitting very quiet on the favourite. Ghaiyyath is out by 5. Spotify, Royal Meeting. Certain Lad comes to the outside. They were followed by Desert Encounter, then Privilegiato, but Ghaiyyath now clicked up a gear as they go inside the final 300 metres. It's still 6 lengths to the good of Spotify. Certain Lad. Privilegiato gets a second lease on life. It begins to run on down the outside, but ratings do not lie. Ghaiyyath is an absolute class above and will jog home. Ghaiyyath pulverises them in the Dubai Millennium, and Ghaiyyath eased down by Buick, wins by 8.5. Second, Spotify. Privilegiato, a good run third, followed by Certain Lad. Then came Desert Encounter and Royal Meeting. Some said he was overrated. I say take a look at that. Just way, way too good. And they're pretty handy horses. Spotify won this race last year and has won 3 times first up. Ghaiyyath could have won that by 30 lengths if he wanted to.
The last one about to go in. They're just about lined up here. Broome is going to make up the line for this Herworth Bloodstock Coronation Cup Group 1. And they're off, racing away, and Anthony Van Dyke jumped out boldly. Defoe and Ghaiyyath, who we expect to lead, is now into the front position from Defoe, moving on into a 2-length lead. Ghaiyyath from Defoe in second, Anthony Van Dyke. Stradivarius is settled back in fourth in the black with the yellow cap, and they're followed by a Lunac and Broome and Desert Encounter at the back. And Ghaiyyath has got them pretty well stretched out as they race round their one and only turn, and racing adjacent to the dike, and Ghaiyyath by about 3 or 4 lengths to Defoe in second place. Anthony Van Dyke is third, then Stradivarius, another 2.5 lengths away to Alunak. Broome is second last, and finally Desert Encounter. So now making their way in a straight line all the way to the closing stages here. They're just entering the Rowley Mile, and Ghaiyyath is loose on the lead by 5 lengths now to Defoe in second place. Anthony Van Dyke and Stradivarius almost together, disputing third. 2.5 lengths away to Alunak, then Broome and Desert Encounter. Well, Ghaiyyath, if anything, extending the advantage. Can he keep it up? Still a long way to go against Group 1 rivals here. Ghaiyyath clear of Defoe in second, Stradivarius, the Star Stayer in third place, followed by Anthony Van Dyke, Broome and Alunak, and Desert Encounter. Now they're on their way towards the final 5 furlongs, just passing the 5. Ghaiyyath and William Buick blazing the trail still. Last year's winner Defoe just nudged along by Andrea Azzini in second place. Stradivarius moving up, and it is going to be a sure test this, and Stradivarius now going up just into second ahead of Defoe. Anthony Van Dyke is ridden along, so too Broome, Alunak and Desert Encounter. So Ghaiyyath has got them all at it here in the Coronation Cup. Still leads by 4 or 5 lengths. Stradivarius driven along in second, then Defoe. Anthony Van Dyke is beginning to pick up as now they race inside the final 2 furlongs. Still Ghaiyyath the leader. Stradivarius about 4 lengths down in second. Anthony Van Dyke continues to run on well down the outside. They're going to run uphill inside the final furlong. Ghaiyyath is keeping up the gallop. Anthony Van Dyke still with 4 lengths to find as they race now with 100 left to go, and Ghaiyyath, a fantastic performance from the front. Ghaiyyath wins the Coronation Cup in tremendous style. Anthony Van Dyke never nearer in second, Stradivarius in third, and Broome was fourth.
They're in the gate, and they're off in the 2020 Coral-Eclipse. Deirdre towards the outside was away alertly, and so too Japan is contesting the early pace, and now Ghaiyyath now bursts through between them, and he gets the lead he craves, and it is Ghaiyyath who strides on now to a length advantage over Japan, who races in second. A neck away on the outside, Deirdre is in third at the end of the first quarter mile, which sees Enable settled off the speed. She's racing in fourth, and she's currently 4 lengths off the exuberant leader Ghaiyyath as they go midway down the back stretch. Regal Reality has got a couple behind early. Magic Wand at the moment is last but one, and Bangkok at the back of the field as Ghaiyyath and William Buick take them now towards the end of the Sandown back straight. It is Slipstream is Japan racing in second for Ryan Moore. Deirdre on the outside, Asheen Murphy in third, and Deirdre's been followed by Enable and Frankenatore in fourth as they go into that far turn at halfway in the Coral-Eclipse, and it is Ghaiyyath now by a clear 2.5 lengths. Japan racing in second, and Deirdre a further length and a half back now in third position as Ghaiyyath spins just a little wide. Regal Reality is making ground through on the inside. He's now in fourth. Enable is in fifth, and then Bangkok on the inside of Magic Wand, and the field turns for home. They've got just over 3 furlongs to go in the Coral-Eclipse, and Ghaiyyath is out in front, wearing his heart on his sleeve, and he's out clear by 3. In second, Japan is now being ridden along, and now Enable is urged to try and close by Frankenatore, and she's willingly picking them up now. She's got to within 3 lengths of Ghaiyyath. Japan now in second, Enable is in third. Magic Wand from a long way back takes 4. They're racing now inside the final full and a half. Ghaiyyath is digging in. He leads by 3 parts a length. Japan there in the centre. On the outside is Enable. There's a half furlong to go. Ghaiyyath has the rail to help. He still leads by a length and a half. Enable is running out of time, and it's Ghaiyyath who's going to take the Coral-Eclipse. Ghaiyyath has won the Eclipse. Time second between Enable and Japan. 4 in 4 by Magic Wand.
Enable beaten for only the 3rd time in her career. She was second, and Japan back in 3rd place. So a minor upset here as Enable
lined up, and away they go then for this 49th running of the Juddmonte International over this extended mile and a quarter. Ghaiyyath away to a good start. Rose of Kildare is almost dwarfed by the horse on the inside, is racing in second, and already these two have opened up a little bit, about 2 to 3 lengths clear of the mare Magical, who's just ahead of Lord North, and looking on from the back is Kamiko, the 2,000 guineas hero, in the hands of Asheen Murphy as they race on past the mile start over on the far side. So Ghaiyyath then being held together here by William Buick, strides out in front at the head of the Juddmonte field and leads by about 3 lengths to Rose of Kildare, who's just ahead of Magical in second and third. Lord North, the Prince of Wales' stakes winner, is covered up by James Doyle in fourth, and locked away on the inside Kamiko in the hands of Asheen Murphy, and already they're racing down the side of the Knavesmire now and beginning to approach the final 5.5 furlongs of the race. About halfway then in this splendid contest, and Ghaiyyath striding out in front as he does with some purpose and leads Magical in towards the home straight now. She goes into second ahead of Rose of Kildare. Kamiko sneaking up the inside of Lord North. These two sitting chilly at the back of the field then as they come down the Knavesmire here inside the final 3.5 furlongs, and Ghaiyyath striding out with some purpose in front, leads by 3. Magical is flat out. Lord North now emerging and cruising through on the bridle to try and challenge here. Up the inside then is Kamiko. Ghaiyyath still the lead, but it's just being whittled back a little bit now as the others try to close on the inside. What has Will Buick got left? Now he gets to work on Ghaiyyath as Kamiko moves up into second place on the inside. Magical next then with Lord North and Rose of Kildare. Ghaiyyath passes the furlong marker, still too clear. Magical battling as ever in second place, but Ghaiyyath has not seen another rival, and he's going to see them all off here in the Juddmonte. He's relentless. Ghaiyyath completes a great Group 1 hat-trick and wins the Juddmonte from Magical. Lord North in third and Kamiko next.
Set, they're off. In the Irish Champion Stakes, Group 1 over 1.25 miles, and in the early exchanges, it's Ghaiyyath, the first one to show, is bowling along at a place he likes to be. Is followed by Magical White Cap on the outside of stable companion Japan. A break of a few lengths then to Sotsas for France, and alongside is Armory and the back marker Leo de Fury. A good space between first and last, heading on towards the 7 furlong point. And the leader is Ghaiyyath and William Buick by 3 parts of a length to last year's brilliant winner, Magical, keeping a close eye on her conqueror, and then Japan in 3rd place. A bit of a break then to Success and Armory, and detached is Leo de Fury. 6 furlongs to go, and 3 up front are going along nicely clear of the second half of the field. It's Ghaiyyath and William Buick towards halfway. 3 parts of a length in front of Magical, Shamie Heffernan. In 3rd place is Japan and Ryan Moore. Closing up and behind is Success and Colin Keane, and then Armory and Wayne Lorden, and the back marker is Leo de Fury and Shane Foley. They're racing towards the 4 in the Irish Champion Stakes, and Ghaiyyath is the leader, but only just to Magical up on the outside. Nudged along in 3rd is Japan, and then Success, Armory and Leo de Fury chased along at the back as they leave the 3 behind them, and it's Ghaiyyath, and on the outside Magical matching strides on the turn into the straight. Then comes Japan, Success, Armory, 4 lengths to Leo de Fury into the straight, 2 furlongs to go, and it's Ghaiyyath from Magical, and Japan's gone for the rail. Success, Armory stays on, racing towards the final furlong and a half. Roll up, it's Magical on the near side, who's trying to exact revenge on Ghaiyyath. Armory is on the outside, but Success, it's Magical for her 2nd Irish Champion Stakes, lowers the colours of Ghaiyyath. Armory, Success, Japan, and Leo de Fury.